Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Great Awakening Hour, and welcome back to everyone that's been here before. Tonight's topic is numerology. But before we get to that, my name is Gregg Prescott from In5D.com, N5D.VIP. Join us there. In5D Quantum Tie-Dye at In5D.net. And I'm joined by my beautiful wife, the gorgeous, lovely, sexy, vivacious, funny Ellie. Hi, baby.
No. Hi, darling. Oh, hello, everybody.
Otherwise known as the hottest goddess.
Yeah, if you say so.
I do. I do say so. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we're here. Yay. I
Yeah.
like Tuesdays. Tuesdays are, days to catch up with everybody.
Yeah. It's bringing family together, right?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Definitely. Oh, so how was your day? Your day was,
Yeah. I had a echocardiogram on my heart today. I'll get the results in 10 days. And I went to the beach for a couple hours, took a picture of that, put it on my Facebook page. My hair was wet. I actually went swimming. Water's getting colder. I can't say cold because it's like 79, and that's cold for Florida, but it's probably pretty hot for everywhere else. And then
yeah.
afterwards, I dog sat for Sunny, and in a couple hours we went out for 3 walks. So, how was your day?
So that was the other day as well. He kept asking you to go out for walks, didn't
Yeah, he's got me trained. He just
he?
makes his little grunts, and yeah, I take him out. And only one time has he pooped. The other times he just pees a tiny little bit. He didn't have to go out, but he knows he has me trained to take him out. And I'm okay with that. It's exercise. It gets me walking and outside, a little vitamin D. I don't mind. How are you doing?
Well,
How's your day?
but he's having a holiday as well as his owners, aren't they?
Oh yeah, he's a great dog. It's hard to find anyone that owns animals. It's hard to find a pet sitter that will love your animals as much as you do. It's probably impossible. But if you can find one that loves them almost as much, that's a good pet sitter. And
Hmm.
he's a good boy, and he's in great hands when I'm there.
Oh. So can people hire you out for dog sitting? Just to, could be a thing.
I don't know. You keep avoiding. This will be the third time I asked you, how are you doing and
I
how was
know,
your
but I
day?
haven't finished talking about you. You see, I'm okay. I'm okay. I was at mum's. She had a bad start to the day. It was horrid.
Oh,
Not that I can talk about it, but I love you, Mama. I love you, Mama.
we love you. Yes.
And yeah, I just came back here, so it's all been unpacking and getting myself set up back here because I stayed at Mum's for a few days with
Uh-huh.
Bear. Bear is going to be neutered on Thursday, so
And you got
hopefully
to,
him and his mum are going to get on better after that.
well, that's what I was gonna say. You got to see Tink
I did.
and
Tink
snuggle
was
with her.
loving, and she was all. She's so sweet. She really is so sweet.
She is.
We spent some quality time, me and her, but it can't be anywhere near Bear. Anywhere
No.
near Bear. So as soon as she hears his bell, she starts hissing and going on the attack. Yeah, even
And
us.
she looks so docile. When we were talking yesterday, you're on the bed laying down, and she's laying down all stretched out next to you, looking
Yeah,
all adorable.
yeah. She is. She's just so sweet. She is. She's a lovely cat, and you see this other demon cat come out of her every now and again with bears anywhere near. It's like, where did you come from?
Mm-hmm. So, Allie, on my birthday, sang happy birthday to me. My birthday was Sunday. And then on the astrology readings, she sang it again. My
Twice.
my parents sang me happy birthday, and Brittany sang me happy birthday. Those are the things that you can't put a price on. The simple things in life that I appreciate the most, like a homemade card. You know, singing happy birthday costs nothing, but it means the most. You know, that kind of thing.
Yeah, it's true. It's true, because I hate singing. I don't hate singing. I just don't believe I've got a very nice voice. So, it was, yeah, it was
Well,
just
here it is. It's all queued up. Let's hear you sing it.
no. No. I think you've got as many singings out of me as you need to. Yes.
So yeah,
Indeed.
Allie's going through all the people that are joining us here on this
This is
Tuesday.
the happy birthday wishes, my love. Look.
Thank you. You know, I don't, before Allie came into my life, I wouldn't let anyone know when my birthday was. It was just another day. And I just work through it. But Allie won't let me do that.
No, because it's celebrating when you were born, celebrating when you joined this rat run. Sorry, life. When you joined this, yeah. And then that's it, to celebrate, because you've made a huge difference in your life. You know, I think that's the thing. We are here to make a difference, however that difference is. That's what we're here for. And so if you can hand on heart say you've made a difference somewhere along the line, you know, brought children into this world, you've, you know, done something kind for people, you know, whatever it is.
I'm more proud of the people that have grown within 5D and learned something and expanded their spiritual growth through something they may have picked up on our website or shows or whatever. I'm more proud of that than anything I've done. You know,
Well, that is what you've done.
Yeah. So that's what that's putting me ahead of them, and I don't want to do that, because we're all in this together, and all I'm doing is helping facilitate an amazing awakening. So
I get you. I get you. We've always shied away from the ego thing. It's
yeah,
I know that I've lived lives where I've been very egotistical, and it makes me cringe now when I see it. Sometimes it's like, oh no, you know, when I
you're
hear something,
still
I'm this and I'm that and I do that and I'm this, and I'm like, I find it difficult. But that's them and that's not me. So it's you know, but sometimes you have to kind of like say, this is what I can do, this is what I, you know, there's a very big difference between explaining it, and, you know, because that might be like in my astrology, I explained how I do my readings, for instance. That's kind of me saying, you know, if you wanted a reading, this could help you, you know. You know, if somebody say wanted contact with spirit, it isn't my type of reading that people would come to, you know. So that's why I'm going to be doing them on once a month. I'm going to introduce a different type of reader once a month, and this next one is the 2nd of November. So I think we are fully booked. with that one. But I invite 10 people to come in and do the show. It will be live, so people can see Jill Page doing readings, one-to-one readings. So yeah, there's 10 of them.
Well, I know you're not egotistical at all. Everyone knows how beautiful of a person you are on the inside as well as on the outside, but even more so within. But you are vain.
Oh, I'm vain, 100% vain. Oh yes, absolutely. You'll see me all the time doing my lipstick. I was doing because I realized I've got bright pink nail varnish on, and it's like that doesn't go with this outfit or my lipstick. So I've got to change that. Patrice saw me doing it. She said, "Are you doing your nails?" So that was funny. But yeah,
I've seen you without makeup, and you're equally as gorgeous. But I know you won't let yourself be seen in public without dolling yourself up.
no, I like dolling myself up. Makes me feel good. I like it. I like it. Yeah.
I love you.
I love you too. Shall we see who's here? So Patrice, hello all, a little early. There's Sharon. Hi, Sharon. People saying hi to each other. I love that.
I do too.
And Patrice, oh, this is so nice. You are family. You are soul family here. Good evening, and all the heart shapes and things. It's Patrice. Sorry, Patrice's sister, I meant to say, Mary. There's Steve. Hi, Steve. Good day, evening, morning to everyone. Okay, I'll just say hi. Don't want to be sued by George Norrie at Coast to Coast. Steve was the one that got me into the conspiracy theories by talking about 911, and I went, "Don't be silly. Don't be silly," I said. Yeah. Now I'm right down the rabbit hole. But George Norrie, Coast to Coast, he also was a great awakener as well. Is he still going, George Norrie?
I think so, but before him, Art Bell.
Art Bell, yes. Wasn't he the one where that guy phoned up and said, and he was absolutely panicked? That was real.
Yep.
I felt the fear. I felt that. And this guy, just in case you don't know, guys, this guy phoned up and he said, I have escaped from Area 51. I worked there. The aliens are not what you think. They are not what you think. And they're going to triangulate me any second now. But I have to tell you, I'm warning you. So he was in a complete panic. So yeah, that was something. You remember that, do you?
I do. Yeah, very, very. If that person was an actor, he did a great job. I give him an A+ in acting, but it felt real.
My psychic senses when it's real. So I trust them more than I trust anything else.
I'm not sure where you left off.
Vera, I'm just about to get ready. This one liked and shared. So Vera, I've got you down for 71 and 79 and 80, Vera.
Hi to everyone. Hey, Vera. There's Franca joining us again this week. Hi, Franca.
Hi, Franca.
From Canada. Franca's out and about in Canada. They have their own little quirks on language stuff. Out, about instead of about.
I like it. It's cute. I love it.
I love different language quirks, dialects. Liked and shared on Telegram. Right on. Appreciate that. Mary?
Can I just ask you this? Oh yes, I'll do that. Can I just ask you about this here? What does this mean?
Oh, that's on Facebook. Yeah, if you're watching on Facebook, you can help support through that as well.
So you can help support, send stars.
Yeah.
Through Facebook.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, that's nice. A bit like buy a coffee. Buy me a coffee.
Yeah.
That sort of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's a new name. Kim Princess. Hi, Kim.
Hello,
Welcome
Kim.
aboard. Thank you for joining
I've
us.
seen Kim before. She might have been on astrology though, and not here. So.
Okay. Okay. Well,
Cool.
I made sure that I added your YouTube page as well as your Facebook page. So we're streaming to like 8 different simulcasting to 8 different places right now.
Was you allowed to do my Facebook page?
Yeah.
I'm never allowed to do my Facebook page.
Well, I guess I am.
It usually cancels out if I try and do it. So anyway.
Okay. But
Yeah.
welcome aboard, Kim. Thank you for joining us. Did you get Patrice? Yeah. There's Star Feather. Hi,
And thank
Star.
you, Mary, for all those shares. We appreciate that very much. And Patrice, I've got your shares liked and shared twice. So I've got you down. Yeah.
And there's Mel, who liked as well. Another long-time follower. And Lise Lott. Hi, Lise, with the face blue, smiling, hand pink waving.
I love that. Yeah.
So that's funny. Mary. Yeah. Good to see you here, Mary.
Yeah, we are
Your
here.
sister and your sister as well, Patrice. And Sharon. Hey, Sharon.
Sharon, I've got you 96, 97, Sharon.
Aw, thank you. We appreciate that. Thank you, Patrice. Sending healing vibes to Allie and Greg.
Always, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. You're doing your nails, yes. Good idea, pet sitter. Yeah, who knows? I would do it. There's Leona. Love and blessings to Greg, Allie, and Patricia, and all soul family. Sending you all healing hand pink waving.
Hand pink waving.
Healing hand pink waving. And thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate that. Are you going to do psychometry again?
I will. Oh, that's where we saw you, Kim. You were very good, Kim, as well. I remember. Yes. There was loads more photographs. I could continue with those. So, yeah, I will organize another live one. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Thank you for the birthday wishes. And more birthday wishes. It's kind of embarrassing for me to read these.
Happy birthday from Australia. I love it.
Thank you, Leona.
Without you in this is how you've got to think about it, my love. Without you being born, In5D would not be here.
Maybe somebody else would have came up with it.
A lot of people in this world, but they wouldn't be you. A lot of people in this world wouldn't have all the information that they have. So that is something to celebrate, love.
It was my baby. Now it's our baby. And I'm very proud of it. We have thousands, literally over 5,000 articles. You can do a search for anything and basically find whatever topic you're looking for on In5D. I've personally written thousands of articles since early 2000s or mid late 2000s. So yeah, it's my passion. I love it.
Yeah.
I put a new profile picture up the other day, so it is new. Just took that pic. Looking good.
Oh, lovely. We're going to go into that quickly. We're going to definitely look at our singles because I know some have been added.
Awesome. There's Jeremiah, Lisa's son. Happy birthday, Greg.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, Jeremiah. Tape dispenser. That's a new name.
Now that is new. Hello. We would have
Welcome
noticed
aboard.
that one.
Welcome aboard. Thank you for joining us. Sorry to be late, Greg. Can you read that? I can't read that very clearly. Can you?
It's happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Greg. Happy birthday to you.
See, that makes me happy.
Yeah, for
I
you.
love that.
But that was for her. That was for
I
Lisa.
know. Oh, what a treat. Oh, thank you, Lisa.
Yeah.
And lovely Allie. And thank you. A special shout out to Lise for the donation. Pair
Oh,
character,
thank
pair
you.
character cheerfully blowing a party horn. It, it's interesting. Pair, character. I'm not sure what pair character is. Do you?
It's one of the emojis. It's one of the emojis, isn't it?
Oh, okay. Because the first, what the first thing I thought was?
What?
Well, Allie and I's anniversary is coming up, and it's fourth anniversary, and the fourth anniversary is fruit and flowers. So the first thing I thought of was pear being a fruit, obviously.
Okay. I didn't know it's fruit and flowers.
Yeah. Then next year will be wood. I pay attention.
Good
Not to
job
say
you
you
do.
don't. I not to say you don't.
No, I'm absolutely gonna own that. I don't.
Patrice says I have to have my eyebrows, eyeliner, and mascara before I go out in public.
You see, I'm not the only person.
Of course not.
It's just
Of
the
course
way
not.
we are. But the first time I ever, even when we was doing a reading, I think come in conversation that I'm vain. I hands out. Absolutely, I'm okay with it.
Hello from Karen. Hello, beautiful
Karen,
Allie and so looking Greg.
handsome Greg. See, hi
Karen.
Karen, lovely. I sent you those things over to you. So I hope. Let me know if there was another one that we spoke of that I said I would send.
The
Thank
hottest goddess.
you.
The
Thank
hottest
you.
goddess.
Rub up all right.
Art Bell was an incredible host. That is still a scary phone call. Yeah.
Here it is. It is. And it's out there still. I believe it's out there, that phone call.
Dolce based battle between the Greys.
Yes, that was very, very interesting. Where the guy had his hands blown off. I think two of his fingers were blown off. And yeah, he was the only one that survived because that guy sacrificed himself, got him on the lift to go up and pressed it. And he went back up in the lift while everyone else down there died. And what they were doing was drilling tunnels, and they came across somewhere that these reptilians were actually living, and so they came down into the lift into this kind of tunnel, and they attacked. They went on the attack. I don't know who attacked first, but one or the other attacked, and they didn't survive apart from this guy. Yeah.
I still believe that there are many more benevolent extraterrestrials than there are malevolent.
Come say hi to everybody. This is my grandson.
Hey, Logan.
Hello.
What's up, buddy? How are you?
I'm not bad, you alright?
You're live around the world.
Hello.
Probably should have combed your hair beforehand.
Yeah.
But who am I to say?
I don't know. That's the look that they have now.
Oh, is it? Okay.
He said he doesn't have a look. He just.
No, it looks good on you, though. Looking good, brother.
He does. Yeah, he does look good, doesn't he? He's gone all blonde with the sun. He goes blonder. Yeah. Yeah. He just cooked from scratch dinner. It was a curry. He cooked curry with rice. Bless him.
Do you actually get sun there?
Do it sometimes, very, very rarely, but we do. Yes, please. Thank you.
Is that why your hair is so blonde?
Oh no, mine's number 11, I think, L'Oreal. light ash blonde or light summer blonde.
Mine's getting blonder just from going out in the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Laurie. I know we've tried to say hello to you many times.
Yeah. Yep. And Lisa's saying hi, and Karen's saying happy birthday. Thank you. Hi to all. There's Barbara. Greetings, beautiful souls. Love to you all.
Barbara.
Yes. Patrice, I lived in Duluth, Minnesota for 2 years, and I didn't even notice the different sound in about. Weird. Don't know why I didn't notice it. About. House.
Yeah.
Liked and shared. Thank you, Lori.
Right. Let me add you, Laurie. You're 98 and 99.
Veronica Erickson. Hello, darlings. So good to see you. Hope you're both well. Thank you, Veronica.
Oh, hello, Veronica.
Eveline is joining us from the Netherlands.
Hello, Eveline.
So we got a couple. You're up late. You and Vera they're an hour later than you, right?
Yeah.
Woke up this morning at 4:44. We will cover these numbers here in a minute.
Yes.
Yeah, looking forward to the show, definitely.
Fours are always stability to me. I do dice readings in between the astrology. So if people ask questions, I can use the dice to answer them.
There's Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
And Jeremiah liked twice and shared once. Thank you, Jeremiah.
I got you down. 100, 101, 102.
Nice. Lee said, I'm sorry, but I can share my Facebook wanting to show me a load of advertisements, or they want a monthly fee. What? I do not feel okay about giving away my fingerprints just to prove who I am. I can't blame you.
No.
You know, it's like the whole psychometry and digital IDs and facial recognition and all that crap.
I did Mum's blue badge, disabled badge today.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And they wanted to know every single.
Uh-oh. They wanted to know every. There we are.
They wanted to know so many things that I thought actually that's not relevant. I did how many walking aids she has, but there was things that weren't anything to do with her walking ability, her mobility. It was all to do with her personality and odd things like that, like her address. She's been living at her address for 10 years. You usually have to only give a secondary address if it's over 3 years. So that they can do kind of like a check on you, right? No, she's been living there 10 years. They wanted to know her previous address from 10 years ago. And you couldn't have the blue badge unless you answered that question.
Fuckers. There's a commercial here in the United States, and a lot of people have seen it here in the States. It's for Capital One. And at the end of the commercial, they say, "What's in your wallet? None of your fucking business."
Yeah. It's true. Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
You are so true, Sarah. So correct. There would be fewer tie-dye shirts, and I'm not about that.
Fewer, better quality. I mean, Gregg's tie-dye t-shirts are the best quality I've ever seen when you look at tie-dyes. I do not know anybody who does a better tie-dye than that.
Thank you. I appreciate that, my love.
And the fact that they stay with their color all the time and the shape. So if you're looking for a good tie-dye t-shirt, then definitely go In5D.net. I'm not just saying that. They are amazing.
I appreciate that. That's how I feel about you and your readings that you give everyone. You're the best.
Made with love.
Yeah.
And it's read with love. Yeah.
And they come with a little siesta key sand on them as well. Atlantean sand, as I call it.
Yeah.
Lisa's asking, anyone else having electronics behaving like it's gotten a life of its own lately? Interesting. There's a new energy that's come in, Lise, and it could very well be affecting electronics. Yeah. And she didn't put it in Love Connection. So, but it's real easy. The same way you upload it to your
just add your picture to Love Connections. Can we go there now and just say hi to the people there?
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I wasn't. Hang on, I didn't have the.
Oh,
page
sorry.
up.
Let me carry on where you were.
Here it is.
Oh, you ready?
Yeah. Okay, share screen. Window. Okay. Now I gotta go back here, show on screen. And look who it is with the most recent picture. And she's right here with us, folks. Gentlemen, if you're watching. Whoops. There's Sharon. It's a great picture. Wonderful picture. It's Sharon and Buddha. They're related.
Yeah.
Just a spiritual topic, icebreaker. What's a spiritual topic you could talk about for hours? Soul involvement for Maureen. And Sonia says star origins. Yeah. Random facts about you. My ears look elven, says Lisa. I gave birth to your wife, PsychicAlly, Gregg Prescott. A little love right there. Yeah. Yeah. This put a little heart there too. There's Allie. So encouraging you to put a photo up. Oh. Yeah, we would love to do that for people. If we hosted a video, which single members would be willing to pop on to introduce themselves as part of our group? So yeah. And here are some of the photos that we have. Terry, Sunny, and Maureen. Lisa, who's in the chat with us. And Linda, who's also in the chat with us right now. And there's Tracy and Patrice, who's in the chat with us. And Natalie. Gabby, Jane, and Jean. And Claudette, one of our moderators. And Allie's mom, Patricia. And there's Chris, who's in the chat with us right now. And then the rest are just individual pictures of everyone that you had just saw right there. So
because it's, attraction starts with, oh, I like the look of that person. But you've also got to know that these people are awake and aware as well, because they're in 5D. So you haven't got to cut through all the crap of, are you spiritual? Because they all are already. Yep. And so, that's
you already have a commonality. Well. Yeah. Yeah, you already have similar interests just on that alone. Stephen says, belated happy birthday. You don't look a day over 27. Making bacon sandwiches if you fancy one.
I'll have one, Steve. Yeah, thank you. I like mango chutney with mine. What do you like with your bacon sandwich?
BLT, bacon, lettuce, tomato.
You do?
Yep. Do they have those over there? Yes. BLTs? Okay. Yes. I need to get a new mug, says Veronica. My transformation downloading mug. Aw.
Oh.
Yeah. That's one of the mugs on the In5D Etsy shop. So is
that still available? The Etsy shop?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, all sorts of mugs and T-shirts and stuff.
Nice.
There's Linda. We just
Linda.
spoke about you on the In5D connection page, and thank you for the wishes, the solar return wishes. Yes, she does have a lovely voice. Happy born day.
I'm not
Barbara.
confident with my voice. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. And thank you, Barbara and Veronica.
It makes my heart
Susanna.
sing. Everyone celebrating your birthday. You know, it really makes my heart sing. And I know how you feel about it, but I think there's a deep down feeling of love. You can feel the love. You must feel the love.
Yeah, I definitely feel that. I just don't like putting myself on a pedestal at all. But thank you for all the beautiful wishes and acknowledgments. I do appreciate that.
Everybody should have one day a year. My goodness, one day a year. That's all it is. One day a year to say, hey, it's my birthday.
Patrice says I was born with dark brown hair but blonde eyebrows. Yeah, that is odd. I was born with blonde hair, and then it turned brown except for this one little streak in the front on my bangs, which stayed blonde for about 6 months, and then it turned brown. And now, as I've gotten older, living in Florida, I don't dye my hair. If I don't go out in the sun, it turns gray. But when I go out in the sun, it turns blonde. But yeah, so I started out blonde, went to brown, back to blonde. Yeah. Yeah.
We better get started, don't we?
Yeah. Usually put on mascara. All right, I'm going to have to go through these quickly. Have either of you felt the 5D crystalline wings? There are essential symptoms on the back of the upper shoulder part going down the back. I haven't noticed that, the Kundalini snakes. No, I haven't noticed that.
But then I think you have to kind of like stop and then notice, and I haven't been doing that.
Used to be the same way with makeup. Yeah. And there's Claudette, our moderator, who we just put up there at In5D Love Connection. I need to put a link to that in the chat too for the In5D Love Connection, and then we'll get started.
Yeah, please pop on over to there. You know, if you're single, put your photograph up. It costs you nothing, and you never know. Okay, you never know. It was a photograph that Gregg noticed with me. That was like, that's my twin. I know, and you know that's how it went. He is very good looking, isn't he? He's such a kind boy. He really is a kind boy. He's not getting on with his mum, but I know that I wish they did. I want everything to be fluffy, but sometimes they just don't get on.
It's not letting me put. I can't put a message in the chat, so I'm just going to have to go to the YouTube page.
Okay, love.
There we go. So I pasted it on my YouTube page. I don't have your page up in front of me, but I'm going to post it on also on the my personal Facebook page as a comment. Okay.
My imaginary boyfriend and I are very happy together. I love that. So there's the group page there. Yeah, it's just In5D Love Connections. So you can put that in Facebook and you can find it there. Oh, is that blonde hair still looks? Yeah.
Okay.
You have permission to celebrate your birthday all month. There you go.
I guess this might be a little longer than an hour today because we did all of our greetings. It took a little while for that, and so it says hour, but it's gonna be longer than that. And thank you everyone for joining us, or welcome back to everyone who's been here and have been joining us every week.
I will try, Miss Anthropy. I will try if you let me know what photo it was. It'd be better to actually reach out to me on the website. So on the website, and then we can then have a good conversation about it. Yeah, you can let me know.
Okay.
Or on Facebook Messenger.
Last week we talked about synchronicity, and I gave you guys a quote from Carl Jung, one of my favorite psychologists. He's the one that coined the term synchronicity. And what he said is synchronicity is the coming together of inner and outer events in a way that cannot be explained by cause and effect, and that is meaningful to the observer. Interestingly, Edgar Casey said the first lesson for 6 months should be 1111. And when I read that, that's the first thing I thought. 1111, 1111, right? And what he said was oneness of God, oneness of man's relation, oneness of force, oneness of time, oneness of purpose, oneness in every effort, oneness, oneness. But yeah, him saying 1111, that was a synchronistic moment in my life when I read that. So in a way, Casey and Jung are tied together. Now, let's see. I recently found a penny. And the first thing I do when I find a penny is I look at the date. And it might be hard to read, but that's 2022. 2022. 222. 2 plus 2 plus 2 is 6 also. But the thing that caught my eye was the 222. And I was curious, what does that 222 mean? And I'll have to put a link in the more info for this as well. And I'll do a screen share in the meanwhile. Why? Well, I hope you guys do the same thing. When you find a penny or any kind of coin, look at the date and add up the numbers, because there's meaning behind these numbers. There's a reason why these numbers came into your life and why you found that. Also, thank the universe. Say thank you for the abundance, even if it's a penny. Right?
Yeah, because accepting that, I believe, once you accept even just a penny, it's all to do with gratitude. Gratitude energy brings about more things to be grateful for, big and small.
222. This is a sign of confirmation that you are on the right path, doing the right thing, and going in the right direction. Continue with this train of thought. Now, I also have other definitions. One is from Drunvalo Melchizedek, who said that it represents a new cycle, the beginning of a new cycle, the nature of which depends on the next triple number you see. And I haven't seen a triple number yet since then, but I'll be interested to find out what it is, and I will pay attention to it. An alternate 222 interpretation includes our newly planted ideas are beginning to grow into reality. Keep watering and nurturing them, and soon they will push through the soil so you can see evidence of your manifestation. In other words, don't quit 5 minutes before the miracle. That's a good message for everyone. Your manifestation is soon going to be evident to you. So keep up the good work. Keep holding positive thoughts, keep affirming, and continue visualizing. So even though, that was a coin that I found and I took personal relevance with it, I hope that this is a global thing, that maybe this message was meant for all of us, right?
Yeah.
So I found that pretty interesting.
Twos in tarot, because I always kind of, relate the two. Twos are, you've already had the brilliant idea, the thought, the download. Twos is get on with it. come on, get the ball rolling, start and prepare for the change that needs to happen in your life. So you have to meet the universe halfway. It's no good saying, hey, universe, I want to meet the perfect partner, or I want the perfect job, or I want to move. It's like you need to meet the universe halfway, start it going, by doing something that is for that. Even if you're thinking, I want to meet my perfect partner, but if I met them today and said, do you want to come in for a coffee? And you think, oh my God, my place is a pub hole, I can't invite them back. Then get your place tidy and ready for that reason. And I know that sounds silly to get prepared for somebody that isn't even there yet, but it's an energy. So twos are preparation as well. That's how I see it. So you're preparing for something, obviously, Greg, being 222. 2222.
I think it's an exciting foundation of something that, like I said, I hope that it's more of a global thing that all of us are going to be part of, Did you ever hear of the Fibonacci sequence? Do you know what that
Yes.
is?
Yes.
And this is pretty easy to figure out, folks, if you're not aware of it. So this is the Fibonacci sequence, and it goes on to infinity. But what you do is you take the first two numbers and add them together. So 0 plus 1 gives you 1. Then you take the second and third number. 1 plus 1 equals 2. And then so on and so forth. 1 plus 2 equals 3. 3 plus 2 equals 5. 5 plus 3 equals 8. And so on. But if you add up the 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, you get 11, which brings us back to 1 plus 1 equals 2, and a Fibonacci number. So you can see how the 11 ties in with the Fibonacci sequence. What I often tell people, and we mentioned this last week, is to be cognizant of your birthday when you see synchronistic numbers. For example, you guys know that my birthday was on Sunday, 10/19. I see 10/19 on the clock often. Not more than twice a day, obviously, but you might get 10/19 in other ways. You might just happen to fill your tank and get 10.1 gallons of gas or petrol in your country. Or something you buy might add up to $10.19 or whatever. Be cognizant of that, because they're going to come up. Those numbers are going to come up to you. And for me, 10/19 adds to 11 as well. What we're going to do today we're going to talk about your birthday and your life path number, because these numbers are there for a reason. You're not a random number. Although when it all breaks down, we're all binary code. Everything's binary code, zeros and ones. But there's a reason for that number. So my birthday is 10/19/60. 10 plus 19 is 29. Plus the 1 plus the 9 and 1960 is another 10. So that brings me to 39. And plus 6 is 45. 10/19/60 broken down, it equals 45. So what you do is you take that 45 and break it down until you get one number. So whatever your birthday is, keep breaking it down until you get one number. And master numbers don't count in life path numbers. So 11, 22, 33, they don't count. So if my number is 45, 4 plus 5 is a 9. So I'm a life path number 9. Now, Allie is a life path 3. And if you cube 3, you get the 9 from how we tie those together as well. So I'm curious what your life path numbers are, and what we're going to be doing is going through briefly these life path numbers. And for example, if you're a life path 1, which when you break it down to your two numbers, it could be a 10, then 1 plus 0 is 1. Or, if you have a 19, 1 plus 9 is 10, then same difference. It breaks down into a 1. Life path 1 is a natural leader, and it also represents new beginnings, independence, and ambition. You're good at starting new projects and tackling challenges with determination. Now, I have to remind you, too, that all life path numbers have negative traits, and these are things that we can learn and grow from spiritually. So your negative traits for life path number 1 include self-centeredness or difficulty following others, which can hinder your progress. Common jobs for life path 1 people include entrepreneurs, military officers, and corporate executives. Any thoughts on life path 1s, my love?
Ones is, you are starters of things. That's how I see ones. It's like you come up with brilliant ideas and you're not afraid to mention them. So
Yeah,
yeah.
new beginnings.
Please
Definitely.
let us know your life paths. I know some people are in the chat here. So yeah, carry on.
Yeah. So this is fun. And we're going to continue on. Life path number 2 is a peacemaker, using diplomacy and intuition to mediate and harmonize. Your ability to see all perspectives makes you a fair and compassionate team player. Your negative traits are indecision and oversensitivity, which aren't bad things either, but they can lead to nervous tension or pessimism. Common jobs for life path 2 include diplomats, counselors, and mediators. Your thoughts?
2s are planners. They plan things out. So, ones are idea makers, giving the idea. 2s are planners. They're very good at doing all the groundwork, the foundations, and research. 2s.
That makes sense. It's a progression, just like the numbers.
Yep.
Life path 3 emphasizes creativity and strong communication skills, often in the artistic field or in social settings. And this is you, a life path 3. Your optimistic and friendly nature makes you a joy to be around. Well, that doesn't sound like you. I'm kidding. Your negative traits: you may struggle with moodiness or a tendency to scatter your energies. Common
Yeah.
common jobs include writers, actors, and public speakers. Your thoughts?
3s. 3s is the celebration energy. So 3s like party and social and, being bringing joy and happiness. Kind of 3s are celebration energies. So yeah, bringing people together, I suppose.
So you could say the celebration energies build also on 1 and 2, the new beginnings, the planners, and then the celebrating the outcome, perhaps.
Yeah, because this is the story of the tarot. The 1, then the 2, then the 3. Tarot is a story of love, a story of money, a story of ambition, and a story of your thoughts and your ideas. So that is tarot.
Life path 4 is practical and reliable, with a talent for planning and building stable foundations. You thrive under pressure and excel in organized, practical pursuits. Your negative traits include rigidity or getting lost in routines that can limit your broader vision. Common jobs include architects, engineers, and project managers. My love?
Yeah. So stability, the pillars of society. So they keep everybody going. That I would say 4s are always good with numbers or calculating, kind of. They're very practical.
Life Path 5 has a love of freedom, embracing change, and adventure with a progressive mindset. Your compassion and versatility inspires others, but your negative traits include impulsiveness and or a lack of focus, which can lead to irresponsibility. Common jobs include travel writer, marketing consultant, and social activist. Your thoughts on Life Path 5?
Fives can be difficult because they're standing at that kind of like, do I carry on with what I'm doing, or do I start again? So sometimes 5s can not complete things and get annoyed with themselves. So it's like, it's like a choice, if you like.
It can be exciting though, because you're at this precipice of change.
It is change, yeah, it's change. But sometimes 5s can be argumentative as well. Can be a bit, or they like to negotiate, banter, try and get their point across. So
They can be argumentative. That's not true. Kidding. Life Path 6 is the nurturer, dedicated to family, community, and service with a strong sense of justice. You find happiness in supporting others. Your negative traits are that you may become overly critical or burdened by responsibilities. Common jobs include teachers, nurses, and social workers. Your thoughts on Life Path 6?
6s are climbing up again. It's like they might have had a bit of a wobble in their life, or they might not be certain about what it is that they want. Sometimes they can talk themselves out of it. And 6s tend to kind of, I'm going to get myself back on track. But they're also very proud of themselves when they do, because they know how hard they've worked to get where they are. So it's another celebration energy, the 6s.
So, following the story from 1 all the way up to 6, you're actually showing like a peaks and valleys
There is.
in this
That is
story.
tarot. But that is
Uh-huh.
life, isn't it?
Yeah.
Whenever we go through something, there is peaks and lulls in
Mhm.
everything.
And I would assume that this Life Path 6, you're at that precipice of change like 5, but you have options, and you're kind of leaning in toward a specific direction.
7s are the crossroads. Yeah. So,
Okay.
mhm.
That leads us into 7. Life
Yeah.
Path 7 is a deep thinker, gifted with intuition and a knack for analysis. You value solitude and spiritual growth, but can become aloof or overly rigid in your beliefs if you allow the negative traits to dominate. Common jobs include researchers, analysts, and spiritual advisors. Continue with 7.
Yeah, 7s are wise enough to understand where they've been. They're wise enough to understand that they don't have to continue on the path that they're on. They've got more options. They've kind of learned that they can they can stand at that crossroads thinking, I can change things, or I've got the capacity to change. Maybe they don't like, it's like looking at your shadow self and understanding that your shadow self has taught you certain things. You can carry on being an arse in a certain way, or you can say, I'm not going to do that anymore. So 7s are quite wise with that.
Crossroads. Okay.
Crossroads. Gamble. Take a gamble. It's like 7 of Pentacles is gamble. 7 of Cups is crossroads. Choices.
Reminds me of that ABBA song, Take a Chance on Me, right?
Yeah.
Take a chance. Gamble.
And 7 of Wands is, come on, the universe, show me where I'm going now. And 7 of Swords is, it's usually you're sick of treading on eggshells around the people around you. So sometimes you have to say, maybe I need to change the people around me, because I don't want to keep walking on eggshells around you lot. I need to move. So the tarot is very, you can see the tarot in the numerology for sure.
I don't like walking on eggshells.
No, nobody does. We've had enough of that. Yeah.
I can't imagine somebody out there saying, I do.
Nobody does. But some people might just accept it. It's like, well, that's where I am right now. You know, especially if they're spiritual, but they're in a 3D kind of relationship. Their partner just does not want to see anything spiritual in anything. They haven't got a choice if they want to stay there. Maybe they've got children with this person. Maybe financially they haven't got a choice to move at this time.
And it also gives that opportunity for spiritual growth. How are you going to handle walking on eggshells?
Yeah. And you're going to learn a hell of a lot. You're going to learn so much.
Yeah. And it says a lot about your character on how you handle that, because, you know, people can be popular, wealthy, rich, but one thing you can't buy with all that is character. Right. You know, and that says a lot about you, how you handle these challenges. Yes. Patrice in the chat is asking to explain again how you find your life path number. Just take your birthday. Like I said, you know, just your month, day, and year. Include the 19 in the year, like 1960 if you're born in the 1900s.
So mine's 1-8, so that would be 9, 10, 11, 12. And then you add these up. Mine comes to 30, or it's this way around, 30, and then it's a 3. So you add, you know, mine's 80 at the third, so it's 1 plus 8 plus 3 plus 1 plus 9 plus 7 plus 1, because I'm 18th of the 3rd, 1971.
And you just keep breaking it down until you get one number. You don't count master numbers, like 33 would break down to a 6, 22 a 4, 11 a 2. Moving on to life path number 8. Life path 8 is ambitious and goal-oriented with a natural ability to lead and organize effectively. Your hard work and vision drive success, but a negative 8 can become dictatorial or overly focused on material gains. Typical jobs include CEOs, financial advisors, and real estate developers. Your thoughts on 8?
8s can be sticklers for staying as they are, because 8 is infinity. So it's like, here we go again. So 8s, you need to be careful that you're not being stuck, okay, and feel stuck and feel as if, oh, I need to make an effort to rev up my chariot to move on. Otherwise, we get stuck. But 8s, you know, you usually have very long relationships, or you usually can be very faithful to what you've tuned into. So long-term jobs, long-term friendships, long-term commitments. Yeah.
That sounds a lot like, as you've been describing, following the tarot from 1 to 8 right now, that you've had a chance to build that success or long-term foundation for whatever it might be, relationships, jobs, whatever, friendships. But yeah, that's part of the path that you're explaining with how the tarot ties into numerology.
Yep. Yeah, there's loads of life paths 8s in the chat here. There must be something in that.
Interesting. You know, yeah. Infinity, 8, infinity also, yeah. Life path 9 is compassionate and humanitarian, driven by a desire to give and uplift others. Your generosity inspires, but challenges arise if you struggle to balance selflessness with personal needs. Typical jobs include humanitarian aid worker, judge, and nonprofit organizer. Your thoughts on nines?
Nines is you've nearly got exactly what you've set out to get. You know, it's like I've nearly completed everything that I wanted. I can give up now, or I can push myself to go even further. You know, when it's like I'll be satisfied to leave now because I know that I've done so much, but it's also kind of there's a last minute obstacle as to why you don't push through. So sometimes I feel life stops nines somehow because there's a powerful energy there, you know, to get to the one again. And you know what, you know, because obviously 9 and then 10 in life, the energy, it's like you can then start new things. You can rev up and share your knowledge and wisdom to other people about how they can restart their life and do what they want to do. So I think nines influences tens.
I think nines are completion, and I hope that I've completed what I need to complete because I don't want to come back to another third dimensional reality.
Well, you choose. It's your choice whether you do or you don't. That's how I see it.
I don't want to.
Nor do I. Nor do I.
But, you know, like I said, life path 9, that's what I am. And I'm looking in the chat. Patrice, you did it correctly. You are a life path 2. But yeah, I'm a life path 9. And as a, you know, the numerology mentions that they're compassionate and humanitarian, driven by a desire to give and uplift others. That's me. I basically give everything away and have a hard time asking anyone for anything. And with the typical jobs, one of them is a judge. And, you know, being a triple Libra, of course, as many of you know, Libras aren't about balance. We're constantly seeking balance, but that would make a good job, judge, because you're always looking for that fair. Well, unless the judge is corrupt, but you're always looking for that fair judgment. So I get that as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, the numerology part of the life path part of numerology. It's pretty fascinating. I have a link that goes into much more detail on In5D, and hopefully I'll just put it below the video as well. I have some links that I'd like to share with you guys on that. Any other thoughts on numerology, my love?
You can use the dice. I use 3 dice when I'm asking a question. Like someone's asking me a question, it has to be quite a basic question. It can't have detail in it. But if someone's asking a direct something, you can roll the dice with that question, and it will give you a vibration or an energy. It will give you that. So, you know, say if somebody says, "Am I going to be moving?" You know, that there's the move. If you rolled an 8, it's like, no, you're going to stay the same. You see what I mean? The 8 is just, I'm going to stay the same. But if you rolled a 9, it's like, yes, but there might be a last minute obstacle. You know, so each of these kind of energies of dice, you know, you can. I know you're supposed to say die, but I say dice. Yeah. I have my own language, you know. Yeah, so yeah, it's very interesting.
My birth time is 10/10, so that comes to a 2 as well. Very good. As I mentioned earlier today, I saw that. Well, I have that penny that I found, and that was for the date on it is 2022. So I got the 222. So something's happening. Something's on its way, and I hope that's for all of us. That's what my heart says. So.
Oh, I've got some brilliant news. I'm just going to say this, okay?
Okay.
All right, take this however you want it, all right? But my mum, out of the blue, with no prompting, had a letter from 2 of her credit cards. 2 of her credit cards said, "We are cancelling out your entire balance."
I saw that.
We're cancelling out your entire balance. It's happened to her before, and it's happening to her again. And so one of them was £2,500, and the other one was £600. So they were both cancelled out. Just saying, something's happening.
Okay. Are you saying what I think you're saying?
Mum says, "Oh, is it just Sarah Nasara?"
No comment. I hope though, I've always said that I wish that upon everyone. And if there is a prosperity program, it probably won't be called either one of those. But we are in agreement that something's on its way. We've been saying the same thing, for quite a while about, we do feel that there is some kind of prosperity program that's coming, and maybe this is the beginning of it.
I like to think so, because she didn't ask for that. So, yeah, let us know if there's anything happening with you guys.
Is she going to run up her credit card now and hope it happens again?
No. No, it's I don't know if they'll be blocked again. I think they'll be blocked after that, but yeah, it's just done.
You know what's odd? I see it says live and recording above in our studio, but I don't see the number.
True.
But we know that people are obviously watching because we're reading your comments, and I've seen that we're on Facebook and YouTube. Well, we just don't see the number of people that are joining us. I think it's showing the number of people watching right now on YouTube, which is cool. So, yeah. What about your deal that you have going on?
Oh, sorry. Yes. Yeah, this will be going on till, there we go. It'll be going on till the end of this year. So, if you wanted to purchase a gift voucher, you can just reach out to me and I will send you a gift voucher. Okay, tell me who you want it addressed to, and I will send it out, obviously electronically. You can just send me their email address, and then I can send them that, and then they can book with me a date and a time. So yeah, it's still going. So
awesome. And definitely go to PsychicAlly.net. She's the best. You guys know that. I don't have to put her up on a pedestal and promote her. You already know that. She's the best. And she just, if you buy like a 30-minute or an hour reading, you're getting more than that. I guarantee it. She'll go over the hour. She'll go over the 30 minutes. She wants to be sure that you get the reading you deserve, and she'll give that to you. And she's so amazing.
Oh, thank you, darling. I do my readings from my heart, and there is psychic counseling in it, and there are affirmations going into it as well. We're going to the highest timeline. I love doing my readings. What about you? What's happening with you, my darling?
Well, you can check out In5D Quantum Tie-Dye at in5d.net for these high vibrational shirts. They come in men's and ladies V-neck as well, men's crew and ladies V-neck. Don't be surprised when you get your shirt and a little white powdery sand pops out. White powder is not good. White powdery sand is good. But yeah, it's what I believe is Atlantean sand, which I also put into the dye. The shirts are loaded with tons of positive energy and lots of love. So, like I said, when you open up your package, don't be surprised if you see a little sand fall out, because I sprinkle all the shirts before I send them out. Also, we have In5D.VIP, and I know that some of the people watching here are members there as well. Lots of benefits of joining us there. Allie's going to be giving weekly readings on there as well. So exclusively for our In5D VIP members. So, and you also get, audio articles, VIP master classes, our series VIP In5D Speaks with AI, guided meditations, visual meditations, the previous conferences and events that we have, full conferences, In5D conferences, a huge PDF library, audiobooks, and a VIP forum. So check that out at in5d.vip. And lastly, I think that's it. Yeah. Lastly, this. Yeah. Be sure to check out Allie and her amazing readings. You won't regret it.
Oh. Thank you, darling. Thank you.
I had an amazing reading with you before we officially got together.
I predicted myself in your reading.
You did.
Yes, I did. A bubbly blonde, I called it. It's like there's a bubbly blonde coming into your life.
And what do you think about that?
Anything.
My response was, and what do you think about that?
I said, what's he asking me for? I don't know.
Because
I'm happy for you. It's like
I had already known because you visited me in my dream, but I couldn't tell you that I knew. You had to figure it out for yourself. And you did when I told you I believe in you. I do.
I figured it out.
Yeah.
I thought we've got these reactions here.
Yeah, I've said it to you in many lifetimes. I believe in you.
And the penny dropped. It dropped.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, somebody's just bought a reading. Thank you. Thank you. That's lovely. I can't wait to connect with you. So,
anything else you would like to wrap up with besides me?
yes, beside you. Whatever you want your future to be, keep yourself on that energy. Okay, keeping gratitude. Whatever you're thinking about will become your reality. The energy of it will become. You are literally creating your timelines with your thoughts. Okay, with your thoughts, with your feelings, with your expectations. Expectations are the key. If you expect there to be bad luck, then there will be. If you expect there to be wondrous things, then there will be. And remember, if you can't actually bring yourself to be positive, then be sarcastic, because the universe doesn't understand sarcasm. It only understands the playfulness energy that comes with it. So if you're sick of people saying, are you single still? You go, my perfect partner is on their way. I feel them. They'll be here perhaps by noon tomorrow, actually. You can say things like that and you think you're being silly, but I'm telling you, you are bringing that person to you quicker than you think.
Aw. I love sarcasm. They say sarcasm's the lowest form of humor, but I think it's the people that don't understand sarcasm that are the ones that are saying it's the lowest form of humor. I think it's funny. Get a spine. Laugh.
It depends if sarcasm is aimed at belittling another person. That is,
I get it. I get it, but even so, I have to sometimes disagree with that because I'll ridicule myself. I'll make fun of me.
And banter back and forth.
Yeah. It's done. It's the energy. it's done with lightheartedness, you know, and aw, that's sweet. I want to finish up with something that I say on some of my videos that means a lot to me. Everyone watching, you are loved. You are appreciated. Thank you for your service to humanity. Thank you. Yeah. So, on behalf of the love of my life, the hottest goddess, my beautiful wife, Allie, I'm Gregg, and we're both sending you all infinite love and light from our hearts to yours. Till the next time, hopefully see you back next week. Take care, everyone. Thank you for liking and sharing and subscribing, and we'll see you in 1 week or less. Take care, everyone.
Take care.
Peace.
Go Chiefs!
Indeed, they won. Bye, everyone.